Okay. All right, so let me share this screen. Where are we? Okay.
Thank
you. Okay. Okay, right here. Okay. Okay. Can you see the screen now?
The lesson for the day?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, I can.
All right. Gael-Talk. Okay. Capital un Zekeher. Okay. Okay. First year, fourth week. Okay. Jimarsht. That's Tuesday. Sometime soon we'll run through the vocabulary for days of the weeks and then months of the year. Okay. But for right now, Jimarsht. We eat on Jimarsht. Okay. Okay. And then note the long A. So it's Jimarsht. Okay. And of course, there's Matthew. Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, we should know what that means by now. Okay.
Better broken Gaelic than fluent English.
Yeah, yeah. Better broken Gaelic than fluent English. Yeah. And here's the Piper of the Week. And that's actually, and if you haven't read ahead, well, if you have, you know what that refers to. But if you haven't, it refers to a little portion of the lesson tonight. A fun little lesson. Okay. All right.
It's a pretty dramatic picture, I must say.
What's that?
The picture is very dramatic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah. Okay, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And the permanent invite link, of course. Okay. All right. So, Clàr na Seachdaine, Fàilte, Naidheachd na Seachdaine, the news of the week.
That was pretty cool, by the way. The news.
What? I'm sorry?
The news of the week, you're going to get to it here in a minute.
Yeah.
Really,
yeah.
It's fascinating.
Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you like it. And then Seanfhacal na Seachdaine, the proverb of the week. Gràmar na Seachdaine. So this week on the grammar, what I call the grammar portion, we'll be trying conversation rather than lecturing about features of the language. We'll try to employ a bit of the language that we've learned. And then we will take a look at some vocabulary. And this week, Beathaichean and Tuathanais, animals of the farm animals. Okay.
Which one is the farm word?
What's that?
Which is the word that means farm?
Oh, of the farm, Tuathanais.
Tuathanais. Okay.
Tuathanais. Okay. That's of the farm. That's the genitive on Tuathanais.
Okay.
Beathaichean. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Okay. And Sgeulachd na Seachdaine. We'll be taking a look at Latha, Fèill, Micheil. Okay. Okay. Michaelmas. The festival of Michaelmas. And Òran na Seachdaine. We'll have a new song. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. Okay. So anyway, so the Naidheachd na Seachdaine. And I won't read all this to you. You have it to read, but I'll just summarize it. Very often what happens, especially as language shrinks a bit, is pockets form of people who are still utilizing the language. And such is the case of the fishermen out in the Outer Hebrides, out in the Outer Isles. And when I say the Outer Isles, do we all know what I'm talking about?
Sort of, but not really well. It would be great to see a map.
Okay. All right. Okay.
To the west, isn't it? Outside of Skye?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. I have to. Okay. Where are we? Okay. I'm trying to find a map here. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to stop share and then share again. Okay.
You know, there's one in lesson 1 that you had, the road to the harbor Isle of Skye. Is that big enough? Oh, you got it already. Okay.
Yeah, right here. Okay, all right. So anyway, here's the Isle of Skye. Okay, well here's Scotland. Okay,
Okay.
okay, and this is roughly the Highland line right here. Okay, okay, right
Okay.
there. Everything up here is officially the Highlands, and the Gaelic areas used to run all through the west here, all through the west. Okay. Now the preeminent Gaelic areas are out here in the Outer Isles. Okay, and this is the Isle of Skye on Ellen Sgeulachd. Okay, do we know what the Ellen Sgeulachd means?
Ellen
No.
must be
Winged
an
Isle.
island.
Yeah, the Winged Isle. The Winged
The
Isle.
Winged Isle. Cool.
Winged Isle. Sgeulachd. Uh-huh. One of my favorite words. Okay, okay. And this is Isle of Lewis and Isle of Harris. Even though it's one island, they consider it two. Okay.
Interesting.
They consider it different. Okay. Lewis up in the north and Harris in the south. Okay. And there's a little mountain range between them. And this is what's known also as the Long Isle. Okay. Sometimes the Long Isle. Okay. And then this is North Oost and South Oost. And down here, Barra. Okay, and then some other minor isles. Anyway, so what I was talking about was the these areas out here, especially the islands that are more separated, are the bastions of Gaelic these days.
Huh.
Okay, so there's a high percentage of people who speak Gaelic in these outer isles, and so what I was talking about was the fishermen who fish off the coast here, and they hold the tongue. The culture of the fisher folk is still a Gaelic culture in one way or another. Of course, it's modern. Okay. But they do all the things that modern people do, but they still speak Gaelic. Okay, and one of the things that they believe that that's kind of verified is that the knowledge of the area, of the environment, of the nature is held in the language. And linguists will affirm this in looking at minority languages, indigenous languages all over the world, that very often there are language and language cultures that hold knowledge of the environment that is not known by the outer world, not known by the scientific community. So they know the names of things. They know, they're intimately aware of the environment, of the natural world in which they live. And so it says here what social scientists call ecological knowledge. Information about the environment that's woven into the culture and language and handed down from generation to generation. So it isn't just learned in books. It's not that I have anything against books, but but it's woven into the language of these of the people. And right here, a saying, Nam Callachtu Achanan Kaliu Amur. Okay. None, actually that should be none. Okay. None Callachtu Achanan Kaliu Amur. If you lose the language, you will lose the sea. None Callachtu Amur Kali tu Ansul. If you lose the sea, you will lose the world. Okay. All right. So
whoa.
Yeah.
So that's where I have to talk to you about that for my research, Michael.
Okay.
We're sort of right there with this farm that we're working on, but I got asked to go look with people up in Cape Breton who are studying Gaelic, and look at the First Nations on the island and
Okay.
bring
Okay.
this together.
All right. Well, very interesting. Okay.
Subject.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then let me share something with you. It's a trailer. It's like a 2-minute trailer of this film that's been produced, a documentary of this area. So now I'm going to share, and I'll share the sound. And as soon as I click through, I'll turn off all my sounds so it won't echo. And I'll share the sound. And as soon as I click through, I'll turn off all my sounds so it won't echo.
was de Gràmar zo. Hulleach, Còmhradh. Oh, when, nach an hyn ma.
Dan is de doos die de hout. Wat goed moe.
Seachdaine.
Micheil, na Gael Micheil. Gael is een broer Micheil. In Indië, ja, kan veilig van zijn.
Alles de Chin, ze de van Seachdaine Scott, de BL4. Dat vragen de hoog, de drui. Goed, vergen de skipperis. Kurson op de stad, hier toch te vragen voor drui in Scott. Ianje sasje, naar een misje generation. De Shia, Bounder Hinelle, en een niche en nog.
Bank of America funded some of that.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, so that's a little trailer for that film, and I'm going to be seeing if I can obtain a copy, and then if I can, I'll provide a link for everybody. So
Cool.
if you're so inclined, okay.
Woohoo. Latha.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go on. Let's see. Oh, I got to share. Got to remember to share, unshare sound, and go on. Okay. And go back here. Okay. All right. Okay. So the Seanfhacal na Seachdaine.
Which means
What?
when you're left barefoot, your friends flee from you.
What? I'm sorry.
The
He's reading the
translation.
English below the photograph.
Oh. Yeah. This is the translation. Okay. But let me go from the top. Naidheachd tu kasruskja cheki docharstenvuit. Okay. When you are left barefooted, your friends will flee from you, will run away from you. Okay. a sad truth of life. When you are left barefoot, your friends will flee from you. Naidheachd tu kasruskja cheki docharstenvuit. In other words, nobody loves you when you're down and out. So
Yeah, I figured as much, especially when it was the fool.
yeah. So anyway, okay. So grammar na Seachdaine, grammar of the week. So an Òran to get us warmed up. So now we're going back to the other share. So bear with me a second. So I'll share screen. I'll share the sound, and let's go here. Share screen. I'll share the sound, and let's go here. Where are we? Oh, right here. Okay.
Sgeulachd and Naidheachd as an dul hain and Òran of Hami Fuair. And Naidheachd as an dul hain and Òran of Hami Fuair. And change of colour in Micheil ja 3. Of Hami Fuair of Hami Fuair of Hami Fuair Hae Fuair and Jew Hami Bla Hami Bla Hami Bla Hae Bla and Jew Phew Hami Che Phew Hami Che Phew Hami Che Hae Che and Jew Hami Fluch Hami Fluch Hami Fluch Hae Fluch and Jew Micheil Sgeulachd is an to the Sgeulachd na Latha Micheil ja 3. Of Hami Fuair of Hami Fuair of Hami Fuair Hami Fuair and Jew Hami Bla Hami Bla Hami Bla Hae Bla and Jew Phew Hae Che Phew Hami Che Phew Hami Che and Jew Hami Fluch Hami Fluch Hami Fluch and Jew Micheil Sgeulachd
Cheery.
Cheery. Okay, there we go. Okay, and do you remember how to count?
Was practicing.
We were practicing. Yeah. Okay. Aga, a tree,
A tree.
a céhir,
A céhir.
a cóig,
A cóig.
a shia,
A shia.
a shock,
A shock.
och,
Och.
a noi,
Noi.
check.
Check.
Okay. Aga, a tree, a céhir, a cóig, a shia, a shock, a och, a check. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So anyway, all right. Let me go back to the screen. All right. Let me go back to the screen. Oh, that's not quite what I want. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Còmhradh. Okay, so now what we want to do, all right, is we want
You're echoing
Còmhradh.
again.
Okay, so now what we want to do is we want share screen. I forgot to unshare the sound. Okay, very good. Thank you, Matthew. Okay. Okay, so this is better now, right? No echo?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to practice a little bit about what it was that what we've been working on for the past couple weeks. So let's run through this dialogue. Okay, first. Okay. So because this is the model of what we want to do. Okay, so Agav, that's his name. Okay. Oh, so we have Adam and Eve here talking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Agav and Ava. Okay. So Agav says, Còmhradh,
Kimerahahu.
Okay. Ava says, Hami Guma Tapalat.
Hamiguma Tapalat.
Kimarahu Hain.
Kimerahahu Hain.
Awen.
Agav says, Hami Mianachma.
Hamimianachma.
Very good. Mianachma. And note the it's a E sound here. Okay. Okay. And East Mianachma. Okay. Ava says, Jan Tenemaho Orsht.
Je Antenema Ahorch.
J Antenem Aha Orsht.
De Antenem
Orsht. Very good. Okay. Agav says, Ismisha Atav.
Ishmisha Atav.
Okay.
Okay. Not Ahav. I'm sorry. Ahav. Okay. Ava says, hello, Ahav,
Hello,
Hello.
Ahav.
Okay.
which means hello, Adam. Okay. Ahav says, J Antenem Aha Orstain.
De Je Antenem Aha Orsht Hain.
Very good. Ava says, Ismisha Ava.
Ishmisha Eva.
Eva.
Agav says, hello, Ava.
Hello, Eva.
Hello, Eva.
Okay. And Ava says, Koasahau Agav.
Koas Ahahu Aviv.
Okay. Koas Ahau. Where are you from? Where out of are you? Okay. Agav says, Hami a Narnia.
Hami Anarnia.
Kami.
Ami and Narnia.
Koas Ahau Hain.
Koas Ahahu Hain.
Okay.
Okay, I am from Narnia. Where are you yourself from? Hamisha Achir Avanya Ismilish.
Kamisa Achir Avranya Ishmish.
Hamisha Achir
Amisha Achir
Avanya Ismilish.
Avranya Ishmilish.
Oh, I am from the land of milk and honey. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I got a little silly when I was writing this. Okay, anyway, so Agav says, Hi, Snook Unshin. Okay, it's nice there. Snook is a great word. Okay, Snook, nice. Ava says, Oh, Tapalat.
Tapalat.
And then she adds, Ha Bria on a Narnia.
Bria on the Narnia.
Beautiful in Narnia. And Agav says, Well, Feskrama, Ava.
Well, Feskrama, Ava.
And Ava says, Cheery, Agav.
Cheerio.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, so and here's some of the vocabulary that we did. Oh, I should add snook. Okay, nice. Okay. I snook. Okay, all right. So here's what we want to do. So I'm gonna let's see, what am I gonna do? Okay, all right. So I want us to participate in a little conversation. Okay, so let's try it this way. We'll do it as a group first, and you can leave your mute on. Okay, and I will ask a question, and I want you to answer as is appropriate for you. I mean, you know, so when I ask you, where are you from? You know, you say, Hami, wherever it is that you yourself are actually from, okay? And when I ask you what your name is, you give your name, and then as a response, you ask me my name, okay? So we'll go back and forth like that, okay? So we'll do that for one round, just kind of as a group, and then we'll split up and do this individually, all right? Okay, all right, so and I'll play Agav, okay? And then you can be Ava. All right. So I ask Còmhradh.
We all respond.
Yeah, right. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah. Yo.
Hamiguma Tapalea.
Uh-huh.
I forgot.
Kimmer.
Yeah, Kimmer Aha Pain.
Pain. Very good. Okay.
Pain.
Yeah. Okay.
But I didn't hear anybody else.
Okay. Well, I think some people are on mute. So
We were on mute.
yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Why don't we go on mute so we don't get confused? Okay. So we'll just run through it. Okay. And Agav says, Hami mianachma. And then you as Ava say, Jan tenem aha orsht. Okay, so you ask my name, and I say, Ismisha Akiv. And then you say,
Hello, Adam.
hello, Agav. Okay, very good. Okay. And then I say, well, J antenem aha orshtein. J antenem aha orshtein. So I ask your name. Oh, what's your name?
It's Mr. Sinead.
Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, it's Misha Sinead. Okay, all right, okay. And then let's see. Agav said, well, hello, Sinead, or hello, Vance, or hello, Matthew. Hello, and then Ava says, you have what Ava says, Koasahau, ask where I'm from. Yes, go ahead and ask that. Koasahau. Okay. And then I say, now I'm not Adam right now, so I'll just say, Hami California Ajes. I am from Southern California. Okay, Hami California Ajes. Koasahau Hain. Koasahau Hain. Where are you yourself from? Okay, so this is where you answer for yourself. You know, Hami, each one of you have a slightly different answer. Totally different.
California.
Hami, California. Okay. Hami, California. Okay. Oh, hi, Snook Unshin. It's nice there. Okay. And then you say thank you. Okay. And then you add Ibria. And then I say, well, Feskerma. And then you say,
here you go. Oh, sorry.
No, that's good. Okay.
Cheery.
Okay, very good. Okay, all right. Okay. So here's what we want to do. So I want to break out into let's see, I'm gonna stop the share. Okay, so I want to break out into how many maybe what do we got? We got 3, 5, 7. Okay, so maybe 2 groups of 2 and 1 group of 3. Okay, and then what I want you to do is I want you to run through this dialogue with your partner. Okay. So, introduce yourself, ask them where they're from, tell them your name, ask them what their name is. Okay, follow the script, but if you go off the script, that's okay. All right. Okay, so let me see now. So I have to breakout rooms. Okay. Assign automatically. Let's see, I want I think 3 breakout rooms. So we'll have 1 room of 3 and 2 rooms of 2. And if you find yourself in a room of 3, just go kind of a round robin. I mean, you know, the first one asks the second one asks the third one asks the first one, and like that. Okay, right. And then I will go around to all the rooms and spend spend a little bit of time in all the rooms, and don't be nervous, so I'll just be helping out and prompting and doing all that. All right. Okay, so I'm going to create the rooms now, and then you'll be I think invited or just thrown into the room, and you'll find yourself with your partner. Okay, and this is just totally random, so we'll see what we end up with. Oh, what? Okay, all right. Okay, well, coincidentally, I didn't do this on purpose, but Jane and Matthew will be together. Okay, so okay, and then Denise and Vance will be together. Oh wait, oh, Denise, your mic is still not working.
No, I think I got it to work.
Oh, you got it to work. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I got a new speaker and I fixed it.
Oh, okay, good. And yeah, good. And I can hear you. Okay. So Denise, you'll be with Vance, and then in room 1, Bo, Dee, and Jen. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna open all the rooms and we'll just go. And okay, yeah, okay. So people are peeling off. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. Something's flying around. Okay. Join that. All right. Okay, so I'm in the main session now. Now what? Okay. Security breakout rooms. Okay. All right. Right. Now, okay. Now I go to breakout rooms and Jane and Matthew. Okay. Denise wants werewolves and monsters. Okay, you like werewolves and monsters. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. Celtic monsters. I like monsters. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right. Let me just check to see what I got to do. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Oh. Beathaichean. Oh, let's see then.
Behaich.
Oh, well.
Behaich. Behaich.
Yeah.
Behaich mare.
Behaich.
Beathaichean na Machrach. Beach.
Yeah.
Garag na Beathaichean. Beach. Garag na Beathaichean. Hod are id. Hod are id. Behach mare.
Hey.
Beathaichean na Machrach. Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let me call it up. Okay. What? Okay. All right, would be fun. Show. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. What do we do now? Back to Zoom. Okay. Breakout rooms. Close all rooms. Okay. Yeah, so we'll continue to do that. Okay, here we go. Okay, calling everybody back. So we'll see when they. Oh. Okay. They're waiting till the bitter end. Okay. The rooms won't close for another 16 seconds. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Okay. Oh, Gleva. Okay. All right. So, and we're going to continue to do that, and gradually we'll work to a place where we can have, more fluent conversations. But that was, your first experience of actually having a conversation, even though it was a little bit scripted. And as I said, as we do this, don't be concerned that it's a little bit repetitive. I've already said that. Well, of course, I mean, consider how many times when we're learning, when we have first learned a language, I mean, we've said the same thing over and over again. I mean, from the time that we're children, that's how we, that's how we learn. Okay. Repeating the same moves over and over again. Okay. And yes, Denise?
Just wondering about that very last line, how you pronounce cheerio or goodbye.
Oh yeah, well in English it's cheerio, and in Gaelic it's cheery.
Okay, thank you.
Got that? I mean, did I make that clear?
Yeah, we both had trouble with it. We couldn't remember. We couldn't hear your voice in our ears.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I need to step away for a few minutes.
Cheery. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hi, Fàilte.
Gleva. Okay. All right. Okay. So now what I want to do, we'll take a look at some farm animals. Okay. We'll learn some farm animals. Okay. Or domesticated animals. Okay. So let me share the screen. Okay. Share. Okay. So can you see the screen here?
Yeah, it's colored.
Okay.
It's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Try to.
Cool.
Very good. Okay. Hold on a second. Gotta try to put this someplace. Okay. So, Beathaichean on Tuathanais. Beathaichean on Tuathanais. Tuathanais. Very good. Okay. Beathaichean on Tuathanais. Okay. Beasts of the farm. Okay. Beasts or animals. Okay. Animals. Okay. It doesn't have quite the same the word doesn't have quite the same meaning in Gaelic as it would in English. Beast. Okay. It's more neutral. Okay. Okay. And
like how beast was originally used.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me see. Okay. Coo. Uh-huh. Coo.
Coo.
Coo. Okay. So say after me and okay. Coo. Okay. Long coo. Okay. Coo. Okay. Cat.
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 Okay. So that's an easy one to remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cat. Okay.
Like car. They're both the same as English.
Yeah, like car. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Luch.
Luch.
Very
what a
good.
cutie.
Yeah. Luch. Okay. And remember to get that little. So I heard, a bunch of gut in there. So that's good. Yeah. Either you were pronouncing it correctly or you were choking. I'm not sure. All right. Assel.
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 Yeah. Tarif. Tarif more. Big bowl. Tarif.
Tarif more.
And then note that this as well, like many Gaelic words, has that little inserted vowel. Okay, has a taraf, not tarf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Taraf. Okay. That's very common. Okay. Gaelic doesn't like kind of hard stops sometimes, okay, or hard transitions. Okay. Gore.
Gore.
Uh-huh.
Gore.
Okay.
Gore.
Ech.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there we go. Ech. Okay. Cúrach. Nowadays, of course, you find a lot of sheep in the Highlands, though that wasn't always the case. Sheep are an invasive species.
Oh, I'll be darned.
They were brought in the 1800s to replace people. People were thrown off the lands because the landlords figured out that sheep were more profitable than the humans who had lived there for 1,000 years. So anyway,
wow,
yeah, and in fact, there's a and eventually we'll get to this, but in kind of classical traditional Gaelic culture, years didn't have numbers; they had names, and so there's a year or span of years that's known as Blianan and Cura, okay, year of the sheep, Blianan and okay, which is the year that was kind of symbolically the year that the clearances were enacted and sheep were brought in to replace the people. So anyway, Cura, okay, Kerk. Okay, Kerk. Yeah. Kerk. Okay. Kerk. Tunic. Yeah. So we looked Tunican last week, right? When we're looking at counting. Tunic. Okay, Tunic. Okay. Mook. Yeah, mook. Mook. Okay. Bow. Okay. Yeah. So you can
Nifada.
Yeah, bow. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so J show. Okay, so now I have the pictures. Now we have the pictures with no words.
Okay.
Yeah, so see what we can remember. Okay, so
Cat.
Okay. That's the easy one. I gave you the easy one first. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Coo.
Okay. Coo. Yeah, coo. Okay, Latha. Luch. Okay, Latha.
Assel.
Okay, Latha. Okay.
Tarif.
Uh-huh.
Cora.
Yes. So that Yeah, okay, right here.
Goer.
Goer. Okay.
Goer.
Oh, this one's Gore?
Goher.
Oh.
Goher.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Goher. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's two syllables, kind of fast. Goer. Okay.
Goer.
Not gore, but goher. Goher.
Goher.
There we
Goher.
go. Yeah, okay.
Each?
Ich.
Ech. Okay. You got the spelling right, but not the pronunciation. Okay, all right. Ech. Yeah. Ech. Okay, very good. Okay.
Did they like horses? Giving them such a horrible name?
No, no. Actually, it's derived from Proto-Indo-European. I mean, so it runs through many European languages. Like equus, equestrian.
Oh,
yeah. What's related to those words? Okay. So anyway,
Clàr.
Codich. Yeah. Okay. Kerk. Okay. Kerk. Very good.
All right. Tunic.
Tunic. Yeah.
Tunic.
Yeah. And then and then remember, almost all Gaelic words have the emphasis on the first syllable.
Tunic.
Right.
Yeah, tunic, and so it falls off. Okay, it's not tunic, it's tunic. Okay. Yeah, there you go, like that. All right, very good.
Muck.
Yeah. Okay.
Bow.
I like bow.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. And these, of course, are supplied to you on the handout. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Now we're to the great pictures.
Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. So let's go to something else. And so this is
the festival day of Michael.
Yeah. Okay,
Michaelmas.
Michaelmas. Yeah. Okay. Just kind of interesting. And so Fèill vehicle. Okay.
Fèill vehicle.
Vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't say the M?
Well, it's Naidheachd. Hold on one second, and I'll
okay.
I gotta figure out how to share here. Okay. Share the screen. Okay, right here. Okay. There you go. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Fèill vehicle, like a
vehicle.
Yeah, it's Latha. Yeah, it's Latha. So MH, especially at the beginning of words, is at the beginning of words, especially. What am I trying to say? At the beginning of the words, MH is pronounced as a V. Yeah. Vehicle. Yeah, vehicle. Okay, and sometimes in the middle of words, it's pronounced as a V, and sometimes it's silent. So anyway, but we'll encounter those as we go on. And this is the day of the festival of Michael. So this is in the genitive, called the genitive, the possessive. Okay, and that's why that is a different form. Okay, normally it's Micheil. The root word is Micheil, the name, but in the genitive here, in the possessive, it's vehicle. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. So Michaelmas, and so I got this idea. Okay. Well, what can I talk about this week? And it occurred to me, it's the Fèill vehicle. Okay, it's the Michaelmas. Officially, according to the our contemporary calendar, it's September 29th. According to, and right here you say Seachdaine nan Gael. Micheil.
Goel.
Okay, that's the calendar of the non-Gaels. Okay, so according to the Gaels, there were two groups. Gael is Gaul. Gael is Gaul. Gael is Gaul. Okay, and a Gaul, non-Gael could be, depends on context. If could be the Lowlanders, or it could be the English, or it could be people outside of Britain. So it just depends on the context of how they're talking about. But remember, traditional Gaelic culture was not a calendar culture, but it was a seasonal culture. It was a farming culture, and so Michaelmas fell on or about September 29th, but it was the time of the equinox.
Right.
Okay, so he was a popular Highland saint, and the Christian saint took over from a pagan god. Sometimes in Gaelic culture, referred to as the god Michael, the son of Danu, the mother goddess, in the pre-Christian pagan Gaelic cultures. So and this was very common, not just in Gaelic culture, but as Christianity moved across the world, moved across Europe and then the world, local cultures very often adopted Christianity and then blended their own mythology with it. Historically the Catholic Church has been very open to this, and so you see some wonderful derivations or localized forms of Christianity that are practiced by Catholics in various parts of the world. So anyway, but that was Micheil. Okay, and as I said, it occurred around the autumnal equinox, the time of the year when the lengths of day and night were equal. Okay, and so traditionally this day marked the beginning of autumn. It was the end of the growing season, so here we have people gathering in the field, okay, and the time of the harvest. And then and one thing to note, that if we have here in the United States, what we have Thanksgiving, which is kind of our harvest season, traditionally based upon the the harvest celebration and marked by the cornucopia and all that, but up in the northern climate, Scotland's quite a bit farther north. You have a shorter growing season, and the end of the summer comes much earlier than it does here in the States. So if you have any question as to, well, why do they have their Thanksgiving so much earlier than ours? Well, okay, all right, okay. Let's see. Was there yes, indeed. Yes. Yes, indeed, D. Let's see. Was that D? Well, Denise. Yeah. Denise noted that Michael kicked Satan's butt out of heaven, and that's true. Okay.
So is there a flag behind his head, and is he holding prayer beads in the tartan? Like, what's this? Is that a flag, or is that a hairpiece or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so
might be a ribbon blowing in the wind, and then there's some prayer beads.
Yeah, maybe could be beads. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, so here we go. Just as you remarked, in the Christian calendar, it marked the celebration of Saint Michael, archangel in Christian mythology, led the armies of heaven against those of Satan and defeated the arch enemies of God, driving them from heaven. But was paradoxically referred to by Gaels, who understood this, who read the Bible and got, okay, Michael did this, but they still referred to him as Sweet Michael, Micheil Milish. And so, to go back to old hymns, collected hymns from the folk culture, the Gaels, and they'll refer to him as Sweet Michael. Okay? So now, of course, with my name, I'm very, very much aware of Saint Michael. As a matter of fact, I have my mother gave me many, many years ago a Saint Michael's medal that I still wear around my neck. So anyway, and he's protected me all these many years. Okay,
that's really nice.
Okay, all right, okay. I got to get this out of the way. And like with all cultures, almost all cultures, I guess, there are various ways to celebrate it, and one of the things that makes it special is to have special food that commemorates the occasion. And so we had the Bodach struin, or just the struin. Okay, so can you say that? Bodach struin.
Bodach struin.
Struin. Okay.
Struin.
Or struin.
Struin.
Okay. Or Òran Fèill Micheil. Okay.
Bread.
So yeah, Òran, bread of the festival of Michael. Òran. Okay. And struin, either in Bodach struin or struin, means a stream. And we'll see where we get that. Okay, so it was a harvest cake made of oats and barley and rye, and so it's the fruits of the field, the various grains that the people grew and harvested, right? And so they made this cake out of those grains, and it was covered in layers of cream, eggs, and butter. So so it was not bread, but it was very rich. Just covered in layers of this batter of cream, eggs, and butter. And then the strewn part, the streams, streams, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, of berries, various kinds of seeds and berries were placed on it. Like rows of these various kinds of berries were placed on it. So it was so the name derives from that, that topping, that final topping that was put on top of it. And you can look at it, look at the glaze, and it just looks yummy.
It does.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. And this is a custom that goes back hundreds of years, and here's where we get the picture. And this was recorded in a book from 1703. Okay. Awesome warrior. Yes. Okay. Okay. The 1703 description of the Western Isles. Okay. So his name was Martin Marston. Okay. He writes about an anniversary cavalcade on Michaelmas Day. All ranks of both sexes appear on horseback. So, men and women both were riding. The men have their sweethearts behind them on horseback and give and receive mutual presents. The men present the women with knives and purses. The women present the men with pairs of fine garters of various colors. They sometimes give them wild carrots for their horses. The place for the rendezvous is a large piece of firm sandy ground on the seashore, and here they have horse racing for small prizes for which they contend eagerly. And so here's a fun little bit, just like college kids today will go raid, the other college and steal their mascot or something like that. Well, it is lawful for any inhabitants to steal his neighbor's horse the day before the race and ride him all the next day, and provided he deliver him safe and sound to the owner after the race. So just kind of a fun thing, have a horse raid on a neighbor's farm and take the horse and ride the horse, and then of course give him back. But anyway, the manner
No, I just said cool. That was a nice thing.
Yeah. The manner of racing is by a few young men who use two small ropes instead of a bridle, and their bare heels instead of a spurs. When they begin the race, they throw these ropes on their horses' necks and drive them on vigorously with a piece of long seaweed in each hand instead of a whip. This is dried in the sun several months before for the purpose. So, they had fun. They treated the horses nicely, and PETA would approve. So anyway, okay. So, and that's the festival of Michaelmas.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
That's
No.
great.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I've got yet something else. Let me just when you see this time, I included larger images.
Photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Where do you get those? Some of them look like they're all from the same artist.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to tell you my secret. Okay. So, these right here, I snagged from a publicly available PowerPoint for language learning, or publicly available images for language learning. Okay. So, images like this are generated by AI.
Oh.
I have an AI account, and so you put in the description of what you want, like right here, Saint Michael wearing a kilt, so
okay,
or Highlands, Scottish Highlands in autumn, and they generate pictures. It's really marvelous technology. Anyway, so
it is.
As long as you don't put your copyright on it, because you can get sued. So that's the one thing, is it's only for class use.
No. These AI images are in the public domain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, but okay, all right. So now we're going to go the Òran na Seachdaine. Let's see. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to call up. Okay, the share screen
instructor.
Yeah. Okay. So I got to do this couple different times. Okay. All right. So you see the screen, the Òran na Seachdaine. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Crodh-laoigh na Bodach. So say that, Crodh-laoigh.
Crodh-laoigh
na Bodach. Bodach.
Bodach.
Yeah, Bodach. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, this means the milking cows, Crodh-laoigh, of the old men.
Of the old men. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, and it's a kind of a fun little song. It doesn't mean anything particularly profound, but it's got a nice little tune, and it's a good learning song. So, Crodh-laoigh na Bodach.
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 Gantocho Riglaun.
Gantocho Riglaun.
Being reared in the glen. Okay. Toko literally means being raised up, but but in English we we used raised to mean as it being used here. Okay, raised or to lift. Okay. Maha Mohocher. Okay. If so, I couldn't care less. Okay.
Mohocher.
Mohocher.
Chaniel Mochro Aun. Okay. My cows are not there. Okay. Chaniel would be no. Okay. Or not is. My cow. Okay. Aun there. Okay. And then we go Okay. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach.
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 Gan tógha
Rígleán.
All right, very good. Okay, so now I'm going to do a couple things. First, I'm going to go to the to our now I've got to go in and out of share because I want to share the sound, but then I've got to do my
Don't echo thing.
yeah, my no echo thing. Okay. So all right, share sound. Okay. And then I will turn this on, and then I'll turn on the YouTube video, of course. And if ever I do this and that sound doesn't come in, somebody pipe up and let me know that I've not hit all the buttons correctly. Okay. All right. But I think I've now. Okay. All right. So share, hit all the buttons correctly. Okay. All right. But I think I've got it now. Okay. All right. So share.
Hello, agus Fàilte go Òran na Seachdaine Còmhradh Josie Duncan. Hello and welcome back to Song of the Week with me, Josie Duncan. This week we're going to be learning a traditional song called Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, the old man's calving cows. As is very common in these songs, the title of the song is also the first line. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. And we're going to say this 3 times now. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. And the last line is Gan tógáil rígleán. Gan tógáil rígleán. So the whole of the first verse goes like this. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Gan tógáil rígleán. Now here's the first line of our melody. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. One more time. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. And now here is the second line of our melody with the same words. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Now the third line is just a repeat of the first line. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Now we have Gan tógáil rígleán. Gan tógáil rígleán. And the melody goes like this. Gan tógáil rígleán. You can add a wee grace note. Gleán. Gan tógáil rígleán. Now we have our verse. And the first line of our verse is Maha mohoked. If so, who cares? Maha mohoked. Then remember, once we've learned our first line, it means we've learned line 1, 2 and 3. So let's try that 3 times. Maha mohoked. Maha mohoked. Maha mohoked. Maha mohoked. Then we come to our last line, which is Chaniel mochro aun. My cows are not there. My cattle is not there. Chaniel mochro aun. Chaniel mochro aun. So what do I care? My cattle are not there. The melody for the verse is very similar, but we have a few wee high notes that we don't have in our chorus. And it sounds like this. Maha mohoked. Maha mohoked. So that second line, watch out for that. Maha mohoked. And then our first line repeats. Maha mohoked. Chaniel mochro aun. Chaniel mochro aun. Chaniel mochro aun. Now let's put the verse all together. I'll sing it nice and slow. Maha mohoked. And now we're going to repeat our chorus, nice and slow. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, gan Tógáil rígleán. So now we're going to sing chorus, verse, chorus, and that's the whole song. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, gan Tógáil rígleán. Mahamoge, 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 Anya Mohroan. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach, gan Tógáil rígleán. Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Thank you very much for singing with me. Cheers.
Okay, there we go. Okay, Crodh-laoigh nam Bodach. Okay, and I don't know if you noticed, but she referred to them as calving cows, and indeed, Crodh-laoigh does mean cattle with calves. Okay, but that was also a time when they were milking. When the cows were being milked. So anyway, so I translated as milking cows, dairy cows, but an exact translation would be calving cows. Okay, all right.
Okay.
And anyway, so any questions?
We didn't hear you singing though.
Lucky you.
No, Vance has a nice voice. Once he learns all the songs, he'll sound authentic.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, anyway, so Himi Shiv on Ahechen. Himi Shiv on Ahechen. I will see you next week. Use the word Shiv, meaning plural. Shiv, you. You.
All of us.
Yeah, all of you. Okay. On Ahechen next week. On Ahechen. Ahechen. Okay. All right, Leva. And of course, if anybody has any questions or I've gotten a couple suggestions so far, and I'm hard at work at them. So anyway, but all right. Aikaba hula dunya, aikaba.
Bye.
Theory, teacher.